Hello there, what is up? Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me today. I'm in the airport really early in the morning, like had to wake up at 3 o'clock to get here early, sun's not even up yet, and I am waiting to board my first flight to Walt Disney World. I'm so excited, but even though it is early, it's kind of crowded, so I'm kind of keeping it down because everyone seems to be like zombied out. But so I'm going to be spending a week at Walt Disney World. It's going to be a solo trip, the first solo trip I've ever taken there. So like I've gone to the parks before by myself whenever I lived there and I worked there, but never been on a completely solo trip. I'm really excited. I'm going to be splitting my stay into 2 resorts. Tonight I'm going to be checking into Copper Creek over at Wilderness Lodge Resort, and then after 2 nights there I'm going to be heading over to Saratoga Springs. So would absolutely love for you to come along with me on this adventure, solo trip to Disney. Yay! So while I'm waiting, picked up McDonald's. I'm just going to eat and catch up on Kim's Convenience. So I'll see you once we board. So it didn't film in Atlanta because it took my entire layover to run all the way to my flight, or like the connecting flight, and then didn't film on the plane because that was, let me rant for a second, that was the worst flight I've ever been on in my life as far as like the seat is concerned. It was small, and this was a seat that I had actually upgraded so that I could get a little more leg room, and I got the leg room, I really did. But upgrade it for the legroom, and then also upgrade it so that I could have like my carry-on luggage in an actual bin. And that did not happen at all. It was a door seat, or like a an entrance seat, exit seat, emergency exit, whatever they're called. And there were no overhead luggage bins, so all of my luggage, like my carry-on items, had to be gate checked, which really bummed me out because I like to have like at least my personal item with me. That even had to be gate checked as well. There was like no TV, nothing. Like, I know these are all very first world problems, but yeah, so that is why I didn't even have a window or anything. It was just like a weird wall. So that's why I didn't film anything, but we are in a really creepy area of the Orlando airport where you can sitting in the really big chairs, or one of the really big chairs in the lobby. It is gorgeous. It's been a few years. I've never stayed here, but it's been a few years since I've been in the lobby, and I didn't film first walking in. I kind of started to, but then like I had to take a moment because there were a few tears. It is beyond beautiful. My room is not ready. It's currently 3. I got here around 2:30, and check-in is not until 4. I digitally checked into my room on the app, but my room isn't ready, and so I'm just kind of chilling in the lobby until it's ready. I have not eaten since that biscuit this morning that I said I was about to get into. So I went to Roaring Forks, which is the quick service here, and right now like nothing looked too appealing. Like, I'm hungry, but I'm not like full-on meal hungry, if that makes sense. I'm gonna go to Disney Springs as soon as the room is all done, and I can go and actually put things in it. So I just picked up some Mickey pretzels. That'll be my first Disney snack. Or technically, I guess, Disney meal. All right, so maybe about 10 minutes after we last checked in with each other, and I just like pretty much sat and just chilled out and was listening to the creek, like the inside creek that they have, and like the music, and just eating my chocolate covered Mickey shaped pretzels and living my true best life. In that moment, they texted me that the room was ready, so let's do a room tour before we head off to Disney Springs. So this is a Studio DVC villa. This is at Copper Creek, which is in Wilderness Lodge, and it's actually within the like actual proper lodge part. It's not one of the outward buildings, if that makes sense. So let me flip you around. Right, so starting here, we have, it's pretty much just, I'll show you whenever we go outside, but pretty much the hallway and the doors are pretty much just this plain dark wood, which is really beautiful. You have the lighting here, and then whenever you walk in, you can pretty much see everything. To your right, you're going to have your one and only closet. In this closet, of course, are extra pillows and blankets. This room does sleep 4. So that's for the pull-out bed, which you will see in a little bit. Ironing board, some hangers, like definitely more hangers than I'll need. And then a safe. It's not the biggest safe, but it definitely fit like a laptop or something like that you may need. Going on, so keeping with the wall, you have your little kitchenette. So this is not going to be anything with like a full-on kitchen. The 1 and 2 and 3 bedrooms. I'm not sure if they have 3 bedrooms here. I know they do elsewhere on property for DVC. It's not gonna have that full kitchen, but this does have a microwave, as you can see, and a fridge. I'm not sure if it's a fridge freezer combo, but more than I will need, definitely. We have coffee pot. We have some Joffrey's coffee. We'll definitely enjoy that in the morning. And your cabinets. So you have a toaster in there if you would like, as well as some plates. The ice bucket is up there. I like there the quiet close cabinets, which I really do like. And then down here we have fire extinguisher and some extra items if you want to wash some dishes, which I will be, because I will be getting a mug tonight to drink my coffee in the morning. And here we have some more detergent that they provide you to wash some dishes. And here we have pretty much everything that you would need for just your basic kitchen. Can openers, wine opener, and like a corkscrew, that's what it's actually called. And then your utensils. What's in this one? They have, oh, trash can. Okay. There's a lot of, I'm always amazed by how much storage there is in here. Like they outfit you like it's like a proper like studio apartment, like this for instance. This is so cool. I would love to have that in my actual apartment. All right, so turning around, we have the bathroom. Hello. All right, so this is a sliding door for the bathroom. So I do think that this is really cool. It's a sliding barn door type of layout for the bathroom that closes, and it closes to be that full wall mirror if you would need it. And so this bathroom is just the one and all. I know that some, as I was looking online, have it kind of, and it has it separated that the shower's in one, the toilet's in the other. But so here we have the beautiful mirror. Once again, love this mirror. I love the detailing in that. These light fixtures are everywhere in the resort, and I think they are so beautiful. We have a magnifying mirror here, which we will not really be looking into. Your H2O products. Once again, plenty of storage here if you're the type of person who likes to unpack whenever you get into a hotel. I'm personally not. Let me know in the comments below if you are. Here's the shower and commode area. It has a pocket door, so you can have extra privacy if you are renting this out for the week or however long you're here with other people. And there is a lock on this side. The artwork is beautiful in here. And then the shower is just a step-in shower. No tub associated with it at all, which I like. Oh, there's a little footstool in there. And we have the double shower head combo. And then once again, more H2O items. Right, now to the actual living area. There's a chair and a table set for 2 people. I'm sure that you could pull it if you needed more people. This, though, to me is the most beautiful part. This and then the headboard are the most beautiful parts of the room. I love this mirror. It just looks like a chunk from, like a tree trunk where it's just like sliced in half to make the mirror. It is beautiful. Mousekeeping left the day at a glance on, so that's what I was greeted to. This as well, look at this headboard. So this is the full bed. I mean, technically they're both full beds, but this is the standalone bed. There, so you can see a little better. How beautiful is that headboard? I love it. We have some more artwork. I have to say, in this particular hotel room, it's probably the most understated Disney resort I've seen or like have been to on property. So this is just a nod to the Disney things. So we will go over, like, at some point, probably tomorrow, we'll come back midday and do a little like looking around the resort. But these are all locations on the resort. Artist Point, Roaring Fork, and Whispering Canyons over there are restaurants. The cabins, of course, are the cabins outside. Copper Creek is what we're standing in. Boulder Ridge Cove is the other DVC portion. So yeah, all of these are just like the badges of portions of this property. So that's kind of cool. There's 2 nightstands, both with 3 drawers, plugs, and USB ports. This is that pull-out couch. So this does, I've never slept in one here, but I have slept in a pull-out couch on other DVC properties. They are quite comfortable. I won't be pulling it out because it's just me and I just don't feel like it, but it does pull out into a normal, I think full bed is what it is. Can definitely sleep 2 grown people and I guess multiple children. I'm not exactly sure. This is our, does this open? I feel like it should. Oh, it does. Okay, so this is a coffee table, but it also has some storage, it looks like. Oh! What? Okay. Okay, so yeah, it is storage, but it also folds up to be a table. Love that. So I'm not sure if... Yeah, you can see. So the beds are raised. It seems to be that they're doing that every time they remodel a Disney resort so that you can fit luggage underneath. This is the door to the adjoining room. Of course, it's just me, but, you know, there are people on the other side of that, hypothetically. And then this is the dresser. This is the only piece in the room that I kind of feel doesn't quite go. It's kind of like a mishmash of colors. I don't know, it's cute. It's pretty. I like all the handles, so like all the handles have details to them. So we have the arrow there. These are some leather handles. Oh, this one's really cool. I thought it was a flower at first, but it is a fox sleeping. These pull-outs are leaves. A feather. And then just a normal handle. Womp womp. Yeah, more storage, which is great. And then now to the view. So we have a balcony. It is a balcony to the outside. I do like to spend mornings drinking coffee on the balconies or the patios at Disney resorts. So can't wait till tomorrow morning. Let's go outside and see. Oh, it's hot. It's a good size. There's 2 chairs and a table. We can see that. I'm not exactly sure what that is right there. Like right there. Not exactly sure, but looks like it's a place to sit and eat outside. And I like that with the trees, it looks like we're like properly not in Florida, which is really cool. This hotel was modeled after the Pacific Northwest, if I'm not mistaken, and just national parks in general in the States. Okay, so I'm going to freshen up, unpack for the next 2 nights, just kind of cool off a little bit in the room, and then I'm going to, oh, and I do have to go, I mobile ordered a resort mug, so I'll do that, and then we'll hop over to Disney Springs and grab some supper, or old people supper. It's only 3:45, so old people supper. But a late lunch. We'll grab a late lunch and do a little shopping. I got a whole bus to myself. Yay! And a resort mug. Made it to Disney Springs. Walked all the way to like the original, the marketplace. I don't exactly know if it's still called that, but was really hungry and wanted something light-ish, so stopped by Earl of Sandwich, got the Earl's Club, which is a turkey and bacon, you know, like it's a club. I'm probably going to take the bacon off. Also got an Earl's Grey lemonade to wash that down with. So this is sort of, ooh, they have black paper straws here. Sort of like a family tradition when we get here. This is our first meal that we eat, so I'm gonna keep that tradition alive because they have the best bread I've ever eaten in my entire life. Let's take a sip of this. So good. Earl's Grey tea and lemonade, sweetened lemonade. So this is the cross section of the sandwich. Beautiful crusty bread. I got mine without lettuce. Mainly I just wanted the turkey and Swiss and tomatoes. I guess I could have just asked for that, but let's see. So good. This was definitely worth that flight from Atlanta over here. Beautiful. So honestly, I came to Disney Springs pretty much just to eat that sandwich, but let's walk around a little bit. Let's go into Trendy. Oh, that's a cute shirt. Too bad it's like 20 million size. It's too small for me, but that's cute. Oh, I like this cap. So every trip I buy myself a cap for the trip. That's definitely a contender. Or newer ears. I don't really like them. I don't really know. Like, I've been looking at them online. I really like the bow and the velvet, but I'm not exactly sure about these gemstones. I can't tell if I like them or if they look cheap. Like in pictures they kind of look cheap, but in person they're cute. Oh, look at these earrings from Bubble Bar. Love them. I like these too. Okay, love those pins. These are kind of cute. Also, love Forky and Karen. Is that her name? That one's cute too. Mickey's mouth's kind of creepy though. I'm not exactly sure where we left off. I was at Disney Springs and I really didn't plan ahead. I left every extra battery for my camera in the room, didn't bring my phone charger, and everything died on me kind of like while I was filming. So that happened. I pretty much just went around and was kind of just like shopping here and there. Got really overheated, really tired. I did pick up, where is it? So I did pick up a mug to use in the room. I picked up this chip mug. How cute is that? So I will be doing a haul video. I won't be showing you every single thing that I buy as I buy it. Came back to the room, had full intentions to be like, let's resort tour this up and let's go to the pool and all of these things. But I got 1 hour of sleep last night and I am exhausted, and right now it's around 7:30, and so I'm hungry. I know that you just saw me eat, but a lot of time has passed since then, so I'm hungry. I picked up a mobile order. I'll take you with me as I go and like actually get the food and kind of show you around like the lobby and stuff. But yeah, pretty much kind of just gonna call it a relatively early night. So tomorrow is official day one, heading off to the Magic Kingdom bright and early tomorrow morning, so I don't want to be super tired for that. So as I said whenever I was doing the room tour, the hallway is pretty plain. I do really like all the wood features that this has, though. It fits in very well with the lobby, and I love this stone wall. It's so rustic. And here we go into, this is where the elevator area is, and that looks down into the mercantile. So right handy, right off of the main lobby. This is something that I think is very sweet looking. It's a little seating area. Love these lamps. So the seating area and then the view out from the seating area is just beautiful. Alright, let's go in the elevator. The elevators are pretty as well. I am pretty scared of elevators actually, so I usually never go into them. But I do at Disney if I have to. And my feet really hurt, so I will be using the elevator. Here we are. So we have this deer motif in the forest, and I love this handrail. So cute. Ended up getting, well, this is dessert, but it's an orange creamsicle cupcake. Just thought it looked super cute, so it's gonna be my dessert. And then I got some chicken and waffles. Very basic, not too hungry, so that's why I got this instead of like a burger or something like that. But it's 2 Mickey waffles, it's 2 chicken tenders, and then some maple pecan butter. So excited to try this. By the way, if you are ever wondering, I asked and they showed me the book. The chicken tenders across all of Disney property does not use cornmeal. I cannot eat cornmeal, so sometimes that limits the foods that I can eat. But yeah, so this uses no cornmeal at all. So super, super stoked about that. So I ate that meal like someone was gonna bust through the door and take it away from me. It was delicious. I have to say what really made it was the butter. Like, this butter is where it's at. I'm gonna save this for tomorrow's breakfast. And time to try the cupcake. This is a massive cupcake. So cupcake has some pearls on it. It also has like the creamsicle icing on top, and then here that's a little gummy. Then it's supposed to have a marshmallow inside. Let me see if I can cut it open. Note to self, a spoon really didn't work, but this is what it looks like on the inside. So that marshmallow cream is in the center. Didn't hold its shape at all. All right, so the cake first definitely has an orange flavor, kind of really light and airy, like that. Let's get it with the marshmallow fluff now. That was really sweet. Oh, it's really good, but it's really, really sweet. So that was a lot messier to eat than I thought it was going to be, even with a spoon. It was okay. I enjoyed it. Probably wouldn't get it again. It didn't have as much orange flavor as I thought it would. It was just more overly sweet, and just that's really not my thing with desserts. So I'm going to call it a night. I might get a little editing done, but overall I'm not really going to push myself tonight, being that it was a travel day and all of that. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. Tomorrow is Magic Kingdom Day, so if you do want to see that video and you're watching this as I'm uploading it, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. That way YouTube will notify you when I upload that video. It will be one a week. So yeah, once again, thanks for traveling to Walt Disney World with me. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye!